I'm going to go ahead and try to take and strip down a lot of this playfield. I may not do the whole thing, but I am going to get like the light boards, and I might clip some mechs and get them off. So we'll kind of just start from there. I just want to kind of get it a little bit of a start for the moment. Kind of get me another thing accomplished today, because again, I'm already on day 4. All right, outside activities are done for the day. So I got the light boards out. Got the solenoid harness. Or solenoid, I guess I should say it like that. Say it right. All right, so I'm wrapping up the outside for tonight. I got the solenoid harness out. I made all these cuts, and I know it looks terrible, but I'll get all the little clamps and everything on there, and the connectors eventually. But here's the harness here, so I'm gonna put that over here. Well, actually, you know what? I'm gonna put it right here, because that harness is probably going to go in the dishwasher tonight. Let's see. Got that all done. There's a bunch of the mechs. And here's all this stuff. I could probably do more, but you know what? I'm going to go in there tonight and work on maybe some plastics for the last minute before I go to bed. And day 4, not bad. Again, I'm only getting to spend a couple hours a night, so I'm not able to get a ton of things done, but not bad though. I feel like I'm definitely making some progress. Anywho, in fact, I need to remember to get that overlay out of my closet and lay it down and roll it out. It's been rolled up for a while. Need to lay it out flat and get it used to being flat. So, all right. If I get any plastics done, I'll record it. If I don't, or even if I don't, I'll definitely hit it up tomorrow. So, all right. Day 5, I'm going to get back into this bottom of this Playfield. I'm going to try to see if I can get all this unpopulated tonight, and at least not everything but the GI sockets. I don't know what I'm going to do with those. Oh man, that's going to be a tough decision to make. So let me just get the switch matrix off now, the switch harness off now, and then I can decide about the lights. But let's start there. All right, we'll just let you along for the ride. All right, jump forward. Here we are. Got everything off. Man, that thing's dirty. Well, I say I got everything off. Everything that sticks up high. I still got some. I want to get underneath and get some of these off. And man, that wires. I'm gonna take a lot of pictures and a lot of video before I even consider taking that off, even where the staples are and everything. Because when I put this back together, whew, it's gonna be some work. At least some. Having to be real careful to get it right. I can just see even like this. I mean, this is something I've never done before, so I have to watch these things and make sure I get all this stuff right. But of course, I hope to learn a lot along the way too. But yeah, so that's gonna be my my next mission, because this is the one I'm gonna put the overlay on, and so I'm gonna literally sand the front of it completely off to wood and make sure all the inserts are sanded right before I clear that side once and then put the overlay. But this side, I'm going to go ahead and sand completely down and make it look like brand new. So when it's done, maybe it'll look like a brand new Playfield. So I do have to get the T-nuts out, as much as I don't want to. But I'm going to try to get close and get pictures of which sizes and all that kind of stuff they are as well. I'm about wrapping it up for today. I've had a couple hours out here. Which, you know, the bad thing is this one's almost worth, you could almost scuff this and shoot it. If it wasn't for all of this is just would be so hard to repaint and actually get the colors and that window and everything correct. But man, I mean, if this is all I really had to do, and if I get the Mylar off in one piece, I mean, to be honest, this is almost not even worthy of doesn't even need an overlay. I mean, really, you could really just touch up paint a little bit, man, and this thing would be good to go. It's really not that bad. In fact, the other one over there was worse than this. Anyway, so that's what I've done tonight. I got this all tore down. I am gonna try to get the rest of this kind of off real quick, maybe, because it's getting late. I just don't really have a lot of time to jack with it, and that stuff won't take long tomorrow. I need to charge my my drill. My battery's dead. I need to charge it up anyway, so I may just do that. I need to categorize. I got some of this kind of stuff I need to put away. These are all the shorter little screws that are for light sockets. And if you're not familiar, then you haven't ever tore anything apart on a pinball machine, on these newer games especially, Yeah, I'll say newer. Maybe I'm tired. Newer 80 and up, 80s and up, or whatever. I don't know about the older ones, but all the light sockets have these little shorter ones because if you use the longer ones of the standard size, they'll go through the Playfield or they can lift the Playfield. Don't ask me how I know that because unfortunately I've experienced that firsthand. But that's why I use the little shorter ones. So I try to keep those separate. So when I'm doing light stuff, I'll be able to remember to put them back properly. So at any rate, day 5 in the books. See what tomorrow brings. All right, it is day 6. I'm not going to get much accomplished today because honestly, I'm just tired. It's been a long week, tough week at work, and been out here a lot. So, and the weekend tomorrow, I only work half a day, so I'm going to have all half a day Friday after all evening, all day Saturday, all day Sunday, other than church. So, I'm going to get a lot accomplished. So I'm going to get a little rest tonight. All right, let's try it like this. I've got a post here. It can't get out. Let me flip it over and show you real quick. It's right here. If I can get it up here, there we go. I have this post, and the T-nut's turning on it. I can't get it to undo. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this over here, and let's see, make sure you can see that T-nut good. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the screwdriver and come under this edges and just turn this up a little bit. What I'm doing is I'm going to make this where I can use have a handle on this T-nut to hold it steady while I unscrew it from the other side. There we go. All right, now I need to fill. I'm going to use my channel locks for this side, and I need a Phillips screwdriver for this side. So let me get my mechanical to that side. Here's my channel locks. All right, now. So what I'm gonna do, it's too hard to do to show both sides, so we'll only see this side. But I'm putting my power driver into the Phillips head. Put this right here and hold this. Oh, uh-oh. See it try and turn it? I'm gonna see if I can use these to hold it steady. If it's like some of these other ones, they've snapped off instead of unscrewing, so I guess at this point I wouldn't be shocked if it broke. But it's turning, but not greatly. So I wonder if this is going to end up just snapping off. But it's still got a little ways to go yet. Yeah, I don't think it's unscrewing. I think it's just breaking. Yep, and that's what happened. Let me show you here. There you go. See the screw inside there? Yep, broke right off. Why? I have no idea, but luckily that's the part I need anyway that matters. This metal sleeve, so that screw, those are a dime a dozen, and so are the little T-nuts. But I'm trying to get this top completely done tonight and finish it because there's not much left on the top here other than, well, I think there's only one left. I'm just tired. I need a break and some rest tonight, so So let me get this other post out, and then I'm going to clean this Playfield, and we'll see how it looks before I wrap it up for the night. All right, and realizing that the Playfield's going to be the thing that's going to hold me up from finishing this, I'm going to go ahead and sand this thing and get it started because I do have the overlay. Sorry, I don't have a mic yet, so this is definitely amateur stuff, but here's my overlay. That's my overlay for it, so as soon as I get this sanded down, I want to get it cleared and then get this stuck on there and then clear over that, and I'll have it'll be like a brand new Playfield again. So it's not as easy as I make it sound, but it is very doable. So I'm going to go ahead and get that started right now. Let's get this sanded up. Check that out so far. I'm gonna sand all this out too. Make these look like new as well. Repair some of these things. All right. First step is to get all the art off, then we'll worry about leveling everything and making the inserts all perfectly even and smooth. So let's keep going. All right, everything's kind of clear, but I got to get the shooter lane here, and I need to get some of this stuff. I did some of it by hand, as you probably saw, and that turned out better, but I still got more sanding to do with the finer grits. But I want to get this looking real sharp and nice so it'll look brand new again. Especially, I'm going to practice on this one since nobody sees it. Sand this out a little. See if I can make it look even better. Kind of get it rounded a little bit. Let that speak for itself. Once it's cleared up, it should look nice. But I say a little of that got away from me. That was good practice for this one. And real quick before I start the bottom of that cabinet, here's my handiwork here. Last night I got that all sanded down. Here's the back side over here. Got it cleaned up real nice. Of course, there's the other playfield I have. I cleared it, but it still needs a little bit of touch-up paint and things. So I'm not sure if I'm going to end up selling it one day as a wall hanger, or heck, I might end up using it in this game if this overlay doesn't work out. So I'm going to hang on to it and keep it nice until I figure out which way it's going to work.